How to get a guaranteed ultra in Dragon Ball Legends? The easy way. Now first, I know what you might be thinking. You're probably thinking, Blaze, I know we have free to play ultras in the game. Well, shut up, because I'm talking premium. I'm talking summonable ultras. Secondly, I need to tell you guys a story, because this plays into how I came across this phenomenon. There are multiple ways that I'm gonna explain in this video, multiple methods, but first we need context. There was a guy, definitely not me. His name was, you know what, let's call him Johnny. Now, Johnny has a very tragic story about this that I'm gonna tell, and if you don't want to end up like him, then I suggest you like this video and subscribe to this channel right now and share your own tragic stories in the comments too. Now let's move on and tell Johnny's tragedy of a story. This is Johnny. Johnny has been playing Dragon Ball Legends for about 1180 days. Johnny has pulled every single unit that he wanted. Johnny even has MUI Goku.
Oh, my bad.
He makes all his favorite teams with all his favorite characters, including GT. One day, Legends announced an Ultra Gogeta Blue. Johnny was excited. He pulled the tag Super Saiyan 4s with the greatest of ease and skipped tag Vegeta and Trunks because he didn't care. He knew what he wanted. He wanted Ultra Gogeta Blue. Johnny saved up all his crystals, but he got nothing in return when he spent them. Johnny quit Dragon Ball Legends. But then, he returned to try and get Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Once again, he failed. Ready to quit again due to this constant failure, something inside of Johnny changed. Something awoke. He reached a different kind of mental state. It granted him infinite knowledge and allowed him to get any ultra that he wanted. And now, it's time for me to share this knowledge with you. Guys, I promise you, I'm not crying, but it's just a really sad story. So I'm gonna share Johnny's wisdom with you because I don't want you to suffer like Johnny did. But anyways, there are 5 secret methods that I learned to get a guaranteed ultra in Dragon Ball Legends, and these don't involve you grinding endlessly for crystals, only to summon and disappoint yourself like you do your family. Method 1. Fuse with your phone. Since most of the ultras in this game are fusion warriors, this method is actually really effective. And I know what you guys might be thinking. No, I don't mean play the game so much that you become glued and addicted. No, I simply mean fuse physically with your phone. You physically fuse with your phone instead. Metamoran fusion requires you to be the same height and power level to fuse, so unless you have a shrink ray or you have a battery inside of you, I suggest Patara fusion instead. You're gonna put one Patara on your ear and one on your phone, and then you will join together. Not only will you get the ultras this way, but they will also become a part of you because they're in the game on your phone, which in a sense is even better. Method 2. Complain about it on Twitter and in YouTube comment sections. Arguably the most effective of the bunch. This one is almost common knowledge really, as it is practiced by hundreds if not thousands of people on a daily basis. When you don't get the units that you want, people feel the need to cry about it like a little bitch on the internet, like it's going to make some sorts of difference, and contrary to popular belief, it actually does. If you whine enough that you spent 72 million crystals on a unit that you didn't get, then the devs will see your complaint and eventually they will magically transfer the unit that you wanted into your account, 100% guaranteed. If you don't believe me, then check out this video here. This method works for every unit as well, not only ultras. So if you practice this method with no results, then chances are you aren't crying loud enough. Method 3 is money.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Method 4 is not as predictable as some of you might be thinking, because I was going to say that method 4 is the try method, where you go to the summon screen and you click try by whatever unit that you want to use and you can use them, but that's unfair. Method 4 is actually matching up against another player in PvP. By matching up with another player in PvP, the other player may be the one playing with the other units, but you're still technically getting the ultra unit depending on what team they use. And you can take out all your 20 years of anger issues on them instead of taking a break from the game and going to therapy instead. Method 5 is actually the most heartwarming of the bunch, because it's the most simple, but for some people it also might be the most difficult. Method 5 is to go outside. You know, go for a walk, go on a date, hit the gym, and when you come back, you'll realize something that's really important. The ultras that we get in this game don't really matter that much. Maybe the real ultras are all the friends that we made along the way. And that was the lesson that Johnny learned and valued the most.